I was doing, I probably would have still done what I would still probably be doing the stuff that I was doing, right? And and I've said this, and I am grateful for the haters in some way, shape, or form to show light into what I was doing. I am thankful for that. I'm not thankful for the body shaming, calling me a dude when I'm not a dude, calling me a big boy when I'm not a boy. You're misgendering me when you know straight facts that I am a girl. And I don't like that. You all know that I'm a female. Okay? I am. I'm a straight female. Okay? I'm not a boy. And when I see that kind of stuff, I'm just like, I sit back and I'm like, you see what you do? You hold other people accountable. You hold other people, and you try to hold them what they're doing. But calling me a boy, calling me a 13-year-old boy, calling me all these things when you know I'm not. Two wrongs don't make a right. So you're basically sitting there saying, oh, well, you're doing this, you're doing that. Stop doing what you're doing. It goes the same for them. Stop misgendering people. Stop body shaming. That's straight facts. You sat there, watched as somebody degraded me. And you still think it's okay to call me a boy? After what you saw? You're going to sit on Reddit and call me a big boy? You're body shaming by calling me big. That's body shaming. And you're misgendering me. Disgusting. You want to hold me accountable for, the stuff that I've done, which I'm appreciative. I thank you for that. But it's okay for what you're doing, the way you bully. You want to spread awareness, spread awareness. But when you're sitting on misgendering somebody, calling them a boy, that fucks with someone's mental health. You understand that? There's people out there that are transforming into other genders because that's what they want. And you're sitting there misgendering somebody because you don't like that person. What if I was doing that? What if I was calling somebody a girl when they're a boy? Oh, I bet Reddit would go crazy on my ass. I'd be plastered all over. But it's okay for you to do it, huh? To call me a boy? Big boy? Well, it's transitioning. Thank you. Transitioning. No, transitioning. That's what I meant. Transitioning. No, transitioning to you know what I'm saying. But it's just sad at the end of the day. It's sad. I'm not a boy. I'm not. You want to hold me accountable for the things I do? Please do. But calling me a boy, I'm just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Say whatever you want to say. But it doesn't give you the right. What part of this woman looks like a boy? Thank you. Straight facts. Straight facts, Dawn. Straight facts. That's pretty sad. Very sad. Very wrong. I want you to sit back and think about this for a second. You want people to believe you, right? And you want to spread awareness about what's right and what's wrong, right? Right? Okay. But when they see how you act, like, I want you to hold me accountable. I do. I've said that hundreds of times. Hold me accountable for what I've done. Because I'll own up to it. But the bottom line is that when you misgender somebody, when you know in your heart what I really am. Hold me accountable. Snark me all day. I don't care. But stop calling me a guy when I'm not. Stop calling me a 13-year-old boy when I'm not. That's sick. And even thinking that in your head is absolutely sick. To think that I'm a 13-year-old boy. You're sick. You're sick. People like you need major help. Major help. I would never, ever call somebody a boy or a girl, whatever they are. They're beautiful in whatever they decide to be. Doesn't matter what they are. Doesn't matter where their life is going. They're all beautiful in every single way, shape, or form because God made them beautiful. And you just have to go around just picking at people. Oh, you're a guy. You're a girl. You're a guy. You're a girl. That's sad. That's sad. But you wouldn't say it to their face, would you? You wouldn't say it to their face, would you? But you would say it through a screen. Yeah, so what if I buy men's clothes? Does it make it right to call me a boy? Does it make it right if I cut my hair like a guy that I'm a boy? So you see men who have beautiful long hair. Beautiful. You're going to call him a girl? So again, I'm not a boy. I'm Dani. Dani. Everybody deserves to have self-love and be who they are without anybody judging them on how they are and how they act and how they dress. But you walk it around making fun of someone's gender. That's sad. That's disturbing. That's sickening. And I hope you don't ever run into another person and ever say that to somebody, because you might say it to the wrong person. So, I like me. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of the person that I am. My body, my hair, everything. I'm proud of myself. But you're not going to sit there on the other side and call me a dude. You're not going to do that. I am happy. I am happy. I'm proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, like when you misgender me and everything else like that, when you sit there and call me a boy when I'm not, you know, that hurts. That hurts. I ain't gonna lie. That F's with your mental health. It's bullying. Straight facts. I would never, ever, 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 ever in my entire life go around misgendering people. I would never do that. That's sick. Disgusting. That's straight bullying. I would never do that. But God forbid, it's okay if you do it, and you don't get held accountable. But you sit there behind a fake account, right? You sit there behind a fake account, right? Why don't you get in my box, and why don't you tell it to my face? I bet you won't. I bet you won't. Yeah, that hurt, Candace. You don't think that hurt? That hurt me. You don't think that stung? You don't think that hurt, that pain? And everybody felt. But it's okay for you to still call me a boy. Yes, she has, Candace. Yes, she has. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, it still hurts. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care, if you're mad at me or whatever the case may be. I have feelings. Everybody has feelings. Everybody has every right to have a feeling about it. Okay? I'm not saying I'm innocent in what I've done and what I've said, but I've owned myself. I've held myself accountable. I have apologized to the community. I have apologized to everybody. But yet again, you can't even say you're sorry and stop doing what you're doing. You can't even hold yourself accountable because you think it's funny. You think it's okay to do it. So you coming over here and you tell, you need to say you're sorry. You need to be held accountable. That was wrong, Danny. That was wrong. And I do it. But it's okay for you to do it and not say sorry. Hey, Danny, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Danny. You're right. I shouldn't call you a guy. I shouldn't call you a boy. You're right about that, Danny. So I apologize. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. I guarantee it. You don't even have a good enough heart to own up to it and say you're sorry for misgendering me when you know I'm a female. I'm going to tell you something. You can't fix an ugly heart. You can't fix it. But God can. But you can't. It's people like you who destroy those kind of people's lives and do what they do because of people like you who destroy the community. It's people like you. So again, I'm not a boy. So, please, out of respect, snark me all day, hold me accountable for what I've done, but please stop calling me a guy. Please. That's all I'm asking. I don't care what other things you say. I don't care what you do. But I'm just asking you to please stop calling me a guy. Okay? That's all I want. I'm done with this conversation. I have never and would never. Thank you, Queen. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm just in general. And I just wanted to get that out of there. Okay? Just wanted to speak what I felt, and I just wanted to yes, low copy. I'm speaking to the haters and the body shaming, misgendering her. Yes. I'm venting, I'm venting because it does hurt. It hurts. It does hurt. Say that to somebody who's in the community. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't like people that misgender. I know, Karen. I know. And it's very scary. It's scary. I am in the community. I am. It's very scary that people do that kind of stuff. And so I spread awareness on it. Because nobody in this world deserves anybody to attack somebody on their gender. Nobody. Everybody has a right to do what they feel in their heart and in their soul and their mind. They deserve to be happy. They deserve to be who they want to be. And nobody should ever take that away from somebody. Nobody should ever take that away from somebody who wants to be happy. And you're damaging people in the community by the way you act and talk. Ever thought about that to yourself? Protect them. They get beat down every single day. And they just want to be happy. They want to be themselves. They want to feel confident. They want to feel all of that. Give it to them instead of taking their freedom away on who they want to be. Okay? Do that. I'm done with this conversation. I said what I needed to say, and I'm glad I said it. And now moving on. Dani, I've watched you for a long time. I'm having a hard time understanding this. Due to what? Do what? Yes, you should, Sarah. I'm married to a woman. I am not ashamed. Amen. Let's go. Boom. You said that. You said to that. What? I'm so confused. What did I say? Louder for the ones in the back. Straight facts. I'm in a relationship with a girl that looks like a guy. So what? Love is love. Amen. When did I say that? When did I say that, Olivia? I'm not gonna listen. I am not gonna sit here, and I am not going to. I'm not innocent. I have said that, and I have owned up to it. I have apologized. I didn't understand what that word meant. I held myself accountable. I've never said it ever again after that. I have. I've held myself accountable for that. It was shameful. It was disgusting behavior. But after that moment, I never said it again. And I won't. And I've apologized so many times for that. I don't know why. That's just the bottom line. Yeah, I have. And I have apologized. And I've moved on. That was from my past. I said it out of anger. I really didn't understand what that word meant. I'm being dead ass when I found out what it meant. And the community, I was disgusted. And it won't ever happen again. It won't ever, ever, ever come out of my mouth. It won't ever, ever, ever come out of my mouth again. It won't ever, ever, ever come out of my mouth. It won't ever, ever, ever come out of my mouth. It won't ever, ever, ever come out of my mouth. Okay, did you guys hear me? Okay. So, I don't know if you guys heard me, but I'm just gonna say this and then we're gonna move on for the night, okay? All right? I did say the F slur. I have. One time. I wasn't two, whatever. It was one time that I said it, and I apologized for it. I came on here. I apologized. I owned up to it, and it was wrong. I said it out of anger. At first, when I said it, I didn't really understand what it meant until somebody, like, held me accountable for it, and I'm like, I felt really shitty after it, and it's never came out of my mouth ever again, and it won't ever come out of my mouth again, because it's just a disrespectful thing. It's very disrespectful, and I feel guilty that it even took place, that even came out of my mouth, because it shouldn't have come out of my mouth in the first place. This happened back in Illinois when I was a big mess. I think it was last year, if I'm not mistaken. I think I really don't. But I'll hold myself accountable, because I'm not going to deny that I didn't say it, because I did. And I'm not going to sit here and lie about it. I'm not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? There's proof out there already that I said it, so I'm not going to sit behind here and lie about it. You didn't know what it meant. We're the same age. I'm being serious. I'm being serious. I did not know that word until somebody told me what it really meant. I would tell you if I knew what the word meant, and I didn't. I would tell you. But I'm being honest right now. I really didn't know. But, yeah, I'm not going to sit here and deny that I never said it, because I know I did. And it was wrong. And I feel really guilty from this day on. I'm always going to feel that guilt that I did that shit. Because I'm not proud of myself. I'm not happy about it. You know, I did take accountability, and I apologized. 100% I did. And it will never come out of my mouth ever again. I learned from that. You've apologized and took accountability before. I know, Becca. I know I have. I know I have. You know, so I don't know why I did. So, once again, I'm sorry. And I'll say sorry again, because I am sorry. This is why I support you, because you take accountability for the things you do, and we all make mistakes. I have no issues taking accountability when I know I'm in the wrong. Because you in order to move on, and like lying about it and not holding yourself accountable, you'll have that guilt for the rest of your life. You'll always feel guilty no matter what. You will. I still feel guilty about it. Because now I know what that word meant. I'm just... It's sad. Most people can't take accountability, so I respect you for that so much, Dani. It's hard. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard. Especially on the internet. It's hard. But it goes back when you say things out of anger. You say things out of anger, and you just say it, and you don't even realize you're saying it. But no matter how angry you are, no matter how bitterness you are, there's no excuse for that type of language. There's no excuse to use that type of profanity at all. No shape or form whatsoever. And so I wish I could take it back, but I can't. But I can move on, and I can learn from it. But it's sad. You know, I know there's a lot of new people that have watched me, and probably a lot of people have never realized I said that. And if you're in here and you've only watched me, yeah, I have. And I'm sorry if you're in here and you're a part of that community. I apologize to you. I'm very sorry. I am. Are we good? Are we good? You guys forgive me? Hello? Is my chat on? Hello? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Is this thing on? I feel as though you actually care all. I feel as though you actually care all I need to know. I feel as though you actually care all I need to know. What do you mean? Educating yourself, owning up to it, apologizing means a lot. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. I was wondering why there was just 5 of us talking. I have no idea. That you care, take responsibility. Yeah, I do care. Because if I didn't care, I wouldn't say it. But I do. I do care. Absolutely, I do. Because trust me, if I didn't care, I wouldn't even say anything. But that's how much I do care. I do care about the people that I hurt. I do care about the damages I've done. I do care about that. In no shape or form. That's enough for me, is what I meant. It takes a lot to take accountability. Yeah. It does take a lot. I mean, I'm proud of myself that I can hold myself accountable. I'm proud of myself because I know a lot of people can't. And that just means that I can tell you care. I do. I ain't perfect. I don't plan to be perfect. But when I'm in the wrong, and when I know I'm doing shitty things, and I know that I'm doing stupid things, you bet your bottom dollar I want to hold myself accountable and learn from it. Because I'll tell you something, if you can't hold yourself accountable for the things you do, the way you act, the way you talk, the way you do things, people will start to leave you. That trust is broken. They catch you in lies and they know it. And they're like, well, own up to it. And you don't. That's how people walk away. I had to learn that. I had to learn that by doing those things, those type of actions, people walk away. Because they can't stand to lie. They can't stand to have somebody around them that lies all the time. They can't stand to have somebody, do them like that. And I've been there. I've done it. It's not easy. But when life hits you, it's a wake-up call. I'm having issues with my sister right now. It's so hard. I'm so sorry, Alex. I'm so sorry. But you know what? I know in my heart that I try to be a good person. I know in my heart that I try to, make the right decisions, do the right decisions, and learn from those. And the only way in life you'll be able to move forward is by coming forward with the truth and holding the truth and not denying the truth. And people will gain so much more respect for you because they see the accountability. They see you stepping back and saying, you know what? She's done this dirty. She did this shit. But you know what? She held herself accountable. She owned up to it. And that's just the bottom line. It's hard to trust people. It's hard to. Because you want to trust everybody in this world, right? But a lot of people you can't trust. You think you got a good friend that will tell you everything. But in reality, she's not telling you the actual truth. And that's the hardest breakup of a friendship, is when the trust has been broken. But I will tell you this, can you rebuild the trust? Yes. Can you fix it? Yes. But you have to take the accountability first. Because if you don't, you will never be able to fix it. It'll always be broken. Until you own up to it, you will still have that damaged. Everything can be fixed, but it starts with you. It starts with you. And that's how I look at it. It doesn't start with anybody else. You created the mess. You clean it up. You fix the problems. You take accountability. You apologize. And you don't ever do it again. And if you do, you didn't learn. You shouldn't repeat the same cycle over and over again. It's not a healthy boundary. It's not a healthy life. It's hard to come on here and hold myself accountable. It's hard. But I want to do it because it's the right thing to do. Not because I'm forced. Because I know I have to. You'll feel better if you do. I promise you. All right? Hold yourself accountable. And do you. And you have to walk away from those that keep doing the cycle over and over again. 100%. 100%. Absolutely you do. You got to give them tough love. You do. You got to give them tough love. You know, and that's just the bottom line, right? And, you know, it's just, it sucks, you know? And I wish I could change everything. I wish I could fix it. I wish there was like a time travel that I can go back and fix all of it. And I just can't. But I wish I could. Just sad. Sad, man, when you do stuff, man. And it's, sometimes you sit back and like, damn, why did I do that? It's always going to be there. It's never going to go away. So, always remember, don't lie. Just tell the truth, and the truth will always set you free. You know, even when you're in a relationship or you're with friends and you're scared to not tell them the truth because you're afraid they're going to leave or walk away. My advice is, don't do what I did. Because I have lied. I have. Because I didn't want people to walk away from me, so I thought I could hide it. I thought maybe if I said this, I got scared. And I told a little lie. Because I didn't want them walking away. But now I know if you tell the truth, and only the truth and only the truth, those friends will still be there for you. But it's when you lie and lie and lie and lie because you're not realizing that friends are there for you. Friends are going to help you through stuff. But if you lie because you don't want them to find out the truth, that's not being a friend. Friends are supposed to be there for you in your toughest times. Friends are supposed to be there for you when you're going through stuff. So why hide those things because you're afraid they're going to walk? But if you own up to it and you tell them the truth, they're still going to be around. And that's something that I'm learning. That's something that I learned. Because lying doesn't get you anywhere. but people not trusting you. And it's hard. It's hard. And that's something in life, in your work, your friendship, your relationship. Honesty goes a long way. And when you hide those little lies because you don't want the truth, or you're drinking, when you told your friend you're not drinking, and you go behind their back and you're drinking, or you're smoking, or you're doing anything, and then your friend says, "Are you doing this?" "No." "Are you sure?" "No, I'm not." Don't lie to me. I'm telling you, I'm not drinking. When you know you are. And that friend catches you right there. And that friend looks right at you and says, "I'm out. I tried being there for you. I tried helping you. And you stabbed me in the back because you wouldn't." Why are we talking? This is an example. It's an example. Okay, fine. We don't have to talk about drinking. Okay, we can talk about a video game. Okay, video game. Did you buy your video game? Did you buy it, Dani? Did you buy your video game? No. Why not? When you did? I'm just saying. You know, I'm just saying. It's always a better route when you just own up to it. It is a video game. We can talk about a video game. But you know what I'm saying? Like, think about that for your daily life. You know what I'm saying? Stop lying. Wrongo. I did actually go buy a video game. I did. No, I didn't. I don't play video games. I play games on my phone, though, but not anymore. But you know what I'm saying. But you know. But I love you guys. I am so uncomfortable. Well, sorry to feel that way. Why do you feel uncomfortable? The best thing you can do is not look at Reddit, babe. It's toxic. Don't do that to yourself. I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? I try not to look at it. I do. I try my hardest not to look at it. And I don't. Like, during the day, I don't. When I come home, I do. I want them to hold me accountable. I want them to point stuff out that I'm doing so I can fix it and learn from it. But I don't want to be called a boy. I just don't. And it hurts. You know, that's all I'm asking. If they would just stop calling me a big boy and stop misgendering me, it would probably make me happy. Do you still talk to your... No, I do not. No, I don't. But guys, listen, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to take my nighttime meds. I'm going to lay down and put a movie on and kind of relax. So, I hope that you guys have a good night. I'm going to bed because it's drama that I don't want to deal with tonight. I don't care for it.